sucker! Yeah, how you like that? Fireball to the gut, man. Oldest book in the trick. Wait, oldest trick in the book. Oh my god. Welcome back to another episode of Saturday Afternoon Gaming. I'm your host, Gaming Jay, and today we are playing Mutation Nation by SNK. It's beat 'em up time, people. We went through a real beat 'em up phase with our Turtles games in the summer there, and that wasn't that long ago, in fact. But I haven't played a Neo Geo game in a while, I feel, and this one was recommended to me, so I thought, what the heck, let's give her a shot. So as you can see, you're a couple of dudes beating up a bunch of mutants. The backstory is that it's the year 2050, and some scientist blows up his lab, disappears. A few years later, a bunch of mutants start appearing. So two young fighters, Ricky Jones and Johnny Hart, names don't get much more American than that. They come home and they find all these mutants, and they take it upon themselves to clean up the streets, which, like, in the real-world analog would be like, imagine there was a riot and two guys decided to just go out on the street and start beating up everyone who was rioting. Like, that's basically what's happening. So it's kind of a ridiculous plot, but a game about beating up mutants, how not ridiculous could it be? So we got A and the B button to do stuff. A and B at the same time jumps, I guess? I'm trying to pay attention here, but... So holding A charges up an attack. So there are no weapons in this game. Instead, you have these little spirit orbs, and you pick up an orb, and it, like, activates... Oh, God. Oh, my God. I'm going to puke. Holy crap. Oh, God. Stop doing this. Jeez. All right, let's beat up these punks here. Anyway, there's no weapons, and instead, you just sort of... you activate different sort of spirit modes. So I forget what A was, but now if I hold the attack, A builds up. Oh, that guy punched me out of it. Squid face man here. Okay, we're going to hold up our attack. Now I'm charged. And, oh, he's going to get it, man. Boom! Oh, I phased out of reality. Okay, so there you go. So the game is all about charged attacks. And I guess we'll be exploring a bunch of them. Oh, what is this? I don't know what it is. We're going to beat him up. He's like Elfo. He's like some kind of like weird elf man. Like, look at his shoes. Those are totally elf shoes. But he also has like weird shoulders. I don't know what's going on there, guy. Boom! Eat it! Oh, we punched him. I think we punched him in the nuts. That made him explode into a pile of goo. By the way, look at my life bar up there. Red, yellow, green, and blue. I love those kind of colors. I don't know. It feels like old school in 80s. So I'm glad this game only has 2 buttons, actually. So there's not a lot for me to have to try and, like, figure out. Oh, I kicked that guy into the other guy. It's awesome. I like how also when these normal humans are dying, they turn into piles of goo. So I guess, are they normal humans? We'll never know. We punch them until they're goo. That's what we know. Like, see, it's like they fade out and then they all turn into goo. So, now, punks and mutants are like totally 80s. Oh, these guys are like weird kind of like slime werewolves. I feel like it almost started with the Ninja Turtles, but by the time the 80s were done, like every boy toy of every kind was like somehow influenced by punks and mutants. Like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, obviously, it's all about mutants and punks and mutation and stuff. I think these heal us. These magic balls heal us. All those guys turn into beetle bugs or something. But like, remember there was like the Garbage Pail Kids and like Killer Tomatoes. I mean, even Ghostbusters, the ghosts were like all slime and like weird mutants. Food Fighters, Boglins, if you guys remember what Boglins were. They were sort of like rubbery goblin puppets or whatever. They weren't really mutants, but I mean, they felt like they were of the genre. Okay, we have B. We have level B now. Let's try one of these. Oh my god. So actually, it's very strategic. You have to sort of build up your attack. Oh, I just like spit a giant fireball at that guy. And then you have to like let it go at the key time. So, picking up guys is actually pretty satisfying. Oh, remember in Final Fight, you'd always like pick guys up and like throw them at other guys, and that was the trick. I want to try and pick one of these guys up. Oh, the guys, when they glow red, does that mean they're dying or they're about to attack? I think it means they're dying. I should stop messing around here because I am kind of low on health here. Oh god, with the wolves. Okay, here we go. Boom! Fireball time, baby. Oh my god! Fireball time! Oh, we defeated him. Okay, I didn't know if that was the boss or mini boss. I think it was the level boss. Sort of. Are we on a new level here? Maybe not. It's hard to tell the demarcations of levels. Okay, we got a level C power. I feel like we don't need to waste it on these squid face guys. So the squid face guys are obviously the lowest level of mutant here. They're like the hench mutant. But I feel like these guys are no problem. Although we guess we should have used the power up because the other one disappeared. So I guess there's no point to hoarding these things because they go away. Oh, I just jumped off the screen. Oh, there you go. It's kind of like the magical powers in Golden Axe. These guys have smashed all the windows of this once fine establishment, and that is something I will not stand for in the Mutation Nation. So I guess they're trying to create a land of all mutants. Even the females have mutated into Poison Ivy type characters. I feel like the men got the crappy mutations. Like their whole faces turned into squids. But like the women so far are still like very attractive, you know, like yeah, their hair turned red and their skin turned green, but other than that, they're just fine. As opposed to getting a giant squid for a face, or an octopus face, or whatever the heck it was. Oh my god! Oh my god. No god! Do the thing! Do the thing! Kill them all! Okay, charge up again. Oh my god. Okay, charge up again. And go! Kill him! I'm just gonna spam these abilities as best I can, man. Oh my god, he's still alive. Oh, I like how he's just totally like growing level for all of my punches. Hey, and look, there's like statues of mutants and stuff back here. What is going on? Come on, take some punches. Now what do we do to him? Oh god, a dragon came out of his chest. He's a mutant. Punch him, punch him, punch him. Oh my god. Ow. Bosses in this game are actually like pretty reasonable, it seems. Ow. Okay. Oh, wait. Okay, so we are, game over. Continue, yes. There we go. All right. The nice thing about this game is we'll be able to credit feed our way to victory, it looks like. That's the nice thing about these old arcade games. Interestingly enough, by the way, so this is an old Neo Geo arcade game. Oh, what happens if you charge your power up and you don't have anything? Does anything happen? Oh, let's forget about figuring that out. Can you just die already, dude? There we go, we killed him. Yeah, interesting thing about this Neo Geo game is that it's an old arcade game, but it was never ported to anything other than Neo Geo, which is kind of weird. Like, normally when you go back and look at arcade games of this era, it's like, it was out in arcades, and Atari, and NES, and Super Nintendo, and Amstrad CPC, and Commodore 64, and the Dragon 64. You know, it's like endless. I feel, what the heck? Was that a mutant or a robot? I feel like their definition of mutants is very loose here. Okay, those guys seem to kill themselves. Oh, this is like a mutant teleporting in from the future. We'll still kill them. That's pretty cool, though. Yeah, get out of here, mutant. But anyway, like in an era where arcade games are ported to everything, like you would imagine this would end up on Super Nintendo. I mean, you might look at this and say there's no way it would ever end up on Nintendo, but like Double Dragon, look at the arcade version of Double Dragon. That game looked closer to this than it did the Nintendo version. Like the graphics were like a lot better for the arcade version. They were sort of scaled down for NES, obviously, as they had to be. So this reminds me a bit of sort of Final Fight or Streets of Rage. So it's like I could see this on Sega Genesis, on Super Nintendo, and in a pinch maybe on the NES. But basically, it's interesting to find arcade games that never got that like porting treatment. You know, like why was that arcade game spared from being ported to every possible system? Did people think it would not sell well? You know, like this seems like as good a beat 'em up as others that I've played that definitely were ported. So I'm kind of curious why this one never saw a port. But it didn't. It was only ever available in arcades and also the Neo Geo. And the Neo Geo is this console that has continued to perplex me for years and years. But as best I understand it now is that the Neo Geo system was basically a way to play arcade games at home. And every Neo Geo arcade game was played in a special arcade console that basically played the Neo Geo cartridges you could buy for home. So basically it's a special arcade machine that played game cartridges that were huge. They were like motherboard style game cartridges, or motherboard size, and you could also buy these games for a home version of the Neo Geo arcade machine. Oh my god, these guys are rocking me. Okay, time for a power-up. Time for a power-up. Go! Oh, we turned into a green tornado. We Tasmanian deviled them. So there you go. So yes, it was on Neo Geo, but I consider that pretty much just being in the arcades. Oh, that guy's like poking me. Oh, you jerk. Okay, we got it. We got to charge this up. Go! Oh my god. The charging mechanic's kind of interesting. Charge it up and go! We're just going to spin. Oh, he's a robot. No, he got me. Damn it, and my balls fell out. He killed me and I lost my balls. How insulting. Let's pick my balls up. And oh my god. Get out of here, robot. Like, these bad guys could be bad guys in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. You know, like the squid face guys and stuff. I could totally see those guys being from Dimension X. It has a very like Ninja Turtles feel to the bad guys and stuff. Let's try C. Oh god, there's motorcycles. All right, we got C charged. Kablamo! I guess the females also have like thorns coming out of their body, which makes it less than ideal for them. But I still think the men got the worst deal in the mutations. Can we just punch these guys? I'm like uppercutting people off motorcycles. All right. So like, what's the end game for this guy? I guess it's to find the big bad guy and beat him up. If we beat up enough people, then we'll be able to beat up the right people, and then we'll end the war. And once the big bad guy is beaten up, then all the other mutants on the street are like, well, I guess we should stop being criminals now. Let's all be good. Guess we should be reformed now. And like that guy, what was his mutation? He literally just looked like maybe he was Hispanic. Like, don't tell me that's a mutation. That's ridiculous. Like, he must have been one of the like non-mutated humans. But like, imagine being like a non-mutated human in like a gang of humans. That's like how boring. You know, it's like being, like maybe he just hasn't earned the mutation yet. It's like, oh, you got to go beat up enough people on the street before we give you the right to get mutated. But it just sort of seems like he'd be like the black sheep there. But yes, he looked like a totally normal human, just had like a black hair and a black mustache and tan skin. That was it. So if you're telling me he's a mutant, that's incredibly insulting. Although it was the 80s, and the 80s was all about insulting. Oh my god, there's a four-armed dancing like Amazon woman. And in the background, there's just like a normal dancing hologram woman, I assume. We totally got killed. We're just throwing some more quarters here. Make sure we continue. Let's go ahead and give her my C. Just for you. What? The bees are like coming out of her. That is gross. Like, look at that. She's like spawning bees out of her guts. Ugh. Also, where's everyone else in this dance club? See what you're doing with your terrible mutations? You're ruining the dance club scene. Okay, if we charge up, and we have nothing. Let's see what happens. Oh, I can't. It won't let me. Oh, and I'm dead. Okay, throwing more quarters. And get her! Charging up. Oh, you can do a charged attack. Interesting. Oh my gosh, just so much damage. You do like a Chun-Li kind of kick. There we go. Okay, can I do it again? No, I can't. And I'm dead. Jeez, these bosses. So the first few bosses were like reasonably fair, but this one's like every hit, she's like dominating me, man. I'm sure there's some kind of like strategy for like how to attack her. Like this seems to be pretty effective. Just continually drop kick her. There's like one smidge of health left. Yeah, we got her. Oh man, I was gonna say it's so sad in video games when the bosses have like 1 inch of health left, and so do you, and they get that last hit and get you. But I got her. Level 2 clear. He's like pointing it out. He's like, I'm coming for you, level 3. So hopefully they give us full life here. In recognition of our achievement. What? No full life? This game is a quarter hog. I'm calling it. I like how we're on the back of a futuristic truck now. Oh my god, I just totally wasted that. I didn't kill a single guy. They were busy teleporting in. Okay, can we try it again? Oh my god! Jeez! They're just standing there like, he's blinking. What's happening? He's building up some kind of charge and seems to be completely vulnerable at the moment. How's my life gone up, by the way? Does your life just increase for killing guys? Oh my god. Did I not kill that guy? No, I got him. I don't know. Maybe it's just picking up those orbs. Like, whether you need them or not. The orbs give you health. It's gonna try not to die. Oh my god. If I pass this level on 1 health bar, I would be like sincerely impressed. But of course, it's never gonna happen. Basically, it's just a waiting game for like how far can I get before I die. Not a question of if, but when. Come here, robot man. Oh, he's trying to like uppercut me. Get out of here with your fancy attacks. Psych! Trick you guys into a lightning storm. So what kind of dude am I who I can like summon the powers of like lightning and stuff? You're telling me my guy's also not a mutant? He's like out here fighting these like dirty mutants, but he's like, but the kind of mutant that I am is totally okay. I'm more of the X-Men style mutant. I'm not a fish head. I'm more of like a Magneto or a rogue, I guess, because I'm stealing powers. I'm afraid of the bees and that skating dude. Is he a boss? Didn't get a chance to have that question answered. Okay, we're totally going to continue. I wonder if this is going to do like a narc, where I think in the game narc, you could insert quarters to continue like right where you left off all the way up until the end. And then on like the last boss, basically, if you put in any quarters, it would like reset you to the beginning of the level, if I'm remembering correctly, which would be totally poor for us because I feel like every time we encounter some kind of boss-like creature, I have to insert like a bunch of quarters. Oh my god. I'm just doing uppercuts trying to avoid this guy. Alright, here we go. Charge up. And let him have it! Yeah! Oh, we blew him up. He was a robot, I think. One of those robotic mutants. Kill you, Scorpion Mad. I'm not interested in who's driving the truck at all. Yeah, I would have swore I was. Okay, yeah, so those orbs, not only do they give you strange mystical powers, they also seem to give you health. So I think the orbs are like earth, wind, air, and fire, and if you're lucky, heart. I'm pretty sure they're like, well, I mean, I don't think they're actually exactly like the Captain America orbs, but they're pretty close. I think there's like air, fire. I don't know what the others are. Electricity. So kind of Captain America, or not Captain America, Captain Planet. Did I say Captain America? Yeah, I meant Captain Planet. You guys remember Captain Planet? He's a hero, gonna bring pollution down to 0. And we're dead. Well, I didn't say we're a hero, I said Captain Planet is. Oh god, get away from me. Oh my god. I just want to like use the charge thing, but it's like when you're charging up, you can't do anything. Like you can't move, nothing. I figured out if you press jump while you're charging, you do like an uppercut. So that's actually something defensive that you can do. But other than that, like, I guess it's a real skill in this game to like know when you can charge. Oh my god, there's 2 of these guys. Oh my god. Let's just try and charge up and get them, have it! Chun-Li their faces off! Oh, I can't charge now. So I guess you get 1 free extra charge after you've run out of powers where you can Chun-Li them, and that's that. Oh my god, I'm just gonna walk around doing uppercuts. Fat a lot of good that strategy did. Run more quarters! Mom, I need more quarters, quick! I'm at this boss, quick! And your mom's like digging around her purse. You're like, Mom, hurry up! 8 seconds, 7 seconds! And you get a quarter the last second, you continue, you're like, yes! I remember that. I remember there were certain video games in arcades where like you knew how far you could get on like 1 or 2 quarters, and you just sort of had an expectation of how far you would get in a game every time you played it. And it was, if you could get farther than that, it was like pretty exciting. It was like back in the day, man. Back in the day before we could download every game ever released on arcades or home consoles onto our home computer and just play them endlessly. A lot of the games you would never see the ending to. You know, you'd like hear somebody, getting to a new level in the video game used to be a big deal. Like, whoa, have you seen the like truck level where you're like, if you get halfway through, then you get on top of like the carrier of a truck, and then you're fighting like, mosquitoes and robots and stuff. Like my brother got to that part in the arcades last week. That was cool, like you didn't play games to beat them back then. You played them just to see the next level. That was all you wanted. Like nowadays, it's a different mentality. Nowadays, people still play video games to see what's in them, but you also kind of want to beat them, I think. Oh god, look at this guy. Oh my god. We will call him Chrome Arm, and I have no more power-ups. So, we'll just go ahead and give him some punchies. Oh, we knocked him down. That's something. Oh, it's just like him and me, man. Like, we're just like locked in this truck until one of us dies or gives out. So I feel like I got a good groove with this guy. He kind of seems like he sucks. You suck worse than me, buddy. Oh, we blew his face off. Oh, okay, maybe I don't have a good groove with him. I seem like I thought I was doing good at him. I guess they make the bosses like reasonable to like damage until they get low on health, and then they like really make them hard. It's like kids will put in extra quarters. Wow, we don't demolish that guy. Is that the boss? Okay, compare that guy to the dance level boss of the last level. That was insane. That was like night and day. Night and day. All right, stage 4. I wonder how many stages there are. I'm just gonna throw in more quarters. We're gonna make sure that we beat this one. I feel like it's doable. Game over right away. The scoreboard is gonna be littered with AAA. I never bothered to enter my name, and oh my god, it's just gonna be AAA forever. Oh, you bastard! I was like, we might as well use this charge thing before the other one goes away. There you go. Oh, look at this guy. The mutant Martinez has showed up. His mutant powers of wearing protective knee garments and a red bodysuit. And this guy's in like a wrestling suit. He's in like, he's got knee protectors too. I guess if the mutants are organizing themselves, they're coming out like fully armored, like ready to tango, man. Man, these bugs are so annoying. Just die already, you stinking bugs. Oh, and there's one of those wolf dogs from the early levels again. Charge! Psych! Okay, do it again, go again! Just like, I'm just gonna spam this. This is how you beat bosses in video games, guys. And go! You guys are done! Oh god, they're still alive? Oh, now we actually have to fight them? Doesn't bode well for us. I'm so close to dying. Oh god, oh god. Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god! Oh, we got one! That's something. Kind of reminds me of like old NES games where like the boss from the first level, you'd end up fighting 2 of them at a time in later levels, and eventually they're not even bosses, they're just like tough enemies like halfway through a level. Like bosses on level 1 become like mini bosses in later levels. I always remember that mechanic from like Double Dragon and stuff. But anyway. I mean, no, by the way, speaking of like Ninja Turtles and like mutants and punks and like the 80s style of like kind of like gross boy mutant stuff, there were 2 toys I remember. I always wanted a Boglin, and one day I got a Boglin and it was amazing, and then eventually I got it taken away at school because I was like wearing it during class, like wearing it. It's a puppet, it's like a rubber puppet, and it's like eyes moved and stuff, and I remember wearing like playing with that during school, and my teacher didn't like it and took it away, which sucked. Like as a kid you had like no authority. It's like, hey, that's my private possessions, you can't just steal my stuff. But yep, teachers can take it away. They have that power. You have no rights as a kid. It really sucked. I think I got it back eventually. In fact, I'm definitely sure I did. But it was taken away for a couple days, I think. I also remember though as a kid, I really wanted a Ninja Turtles turtle van. I used to think that was so cool. The turtle van was like the coolest automobile I knew of as a kid, and I wanted the turtle van toy, and I never got it, and I was super sad. I also wanted the Ninja Turtles like sewer playset. I always thought that was really neat. Never got that either. And I wanted a Ghostbuster Proton Pack. Those were like the big things I wanted as a kid. It's like my parents, for whatever reason, they just weren't into those things. Boom! Oh, he blowed up into goo. I guess you know who's a mutant because when they die, they turn into goo. If you die and you turn into goo, you're a mutant. That's the rule. So, next time you guys die, see if you're mutants or not. You know, because we're all dying so often. Blah, blah, blah. Killing all these. You can also tell if you're a mutant if you're like if you're like horribly, you know, transfigured and you're part animal of some kind. Like these guys, I'm pretty sure, I don't need to see them turn into goo, I'm pretty sure these guys are mutants. If you look like this guy, you're probably a mutant. See, look, and they turned into goo, my prediction was correct. Oh god. Are we going through like all the bosses now? Oh god, stay away, stay away, stay away. Go! Oh god, go! Okay, one more time, go! Oh, we broke his face off. Well, I think we just pissed him off. Okay, we don't have any more charges left. Let's get this guy. I think as long as your life is high enough, you can like continually do your like Chun-Li kick. But I think that my life is too low. When your life is too low, they're like, screw you. You don't get no Chun-Li kicks. Because, like, I can do a kick now if I got a chance. Oh my god, stay away from me. Stay away from me. Let's just kill this guy. Forget about trying to do a Chun-Li kick. So here we go. We build it up. And then you go, Wah! Ow. Oh my god, get away from me. Oh look, there's like pulsating brains back there. That kind of looks like Krang. Or whatever the heck it is. Probably not a pulsating brain. Could be something else. I feel like I want to save all my charged shots for bosses. Or at least big screens of enemies. Oh, like this is a good one. Damn it. Like where does a man go to charge in peace around here? Let me charge. Oh god. I thought I might have had it. Damn, the charging is hard to do. Okay, charge. Damn it, I got hit in the back. God, I'm dead. And all my balls came out. I lost all my balls. You jerks. Give me my balls back. My balls are my business. Okay, there's no point in using the charge now. It is kind of cool that when you die, the power-ups don't go away, but, man, charging up is hard. Oh, these things give you more... Oh, I thought those were just life balls, but no, they give you more charges. Oh, stop hitting me, dude! Stop hitting me! Okay, kill this guy, So what's the next boss? We gotta get to that, oh, it's gonna be the dance girl, I think. So I guess this is the Mutant Lab where they build all the mutants. Again, I think they're conflating mutants and robots here. Because it looks like a lot of robotic building equipment. Although I guess they have a pulsating brain. So that's some kind of biotech. Oh look, that guy's on the wall up there. He's like a lizard man. Can you get him? What the heck? He's just here to watch. He doesn't want no trouble. Okay. Oh, now he's down. Now he wants trouble. You want trouble, you're gonna get it. With capital T, buddy. Yeah. Oh, this guy. Power! Power! Oh, he's dead already. Oh, those must have been just mini bosses. Oh, what is this thing? Okay. Charge shot. Oh my god. Okay. Charge shot, go! And... Ow. What the f... Give me my balls! Okay, ow. Stay away from me, let me charge. I feel like if it wasn't for these charge attacks, these bosses would be way harder. Charge. Stay away from me. Go! What? Was he immune to that? Go! Chun-Li kicks! Kick you for life! Okay. Well, he has only like one little squidgen of health left. One squidgen. Boom! Oh no, he's still alive! Jeez. Oh my god, he's gonna kill me. Oh no, we got him. Yes! Yes! Yeah! I'm a mutant killer, man. He's calling out the next level. He's like, I'm coming for you, level 5! Coming for you! So, as I said before, this game is a Neo Geo game. It was released in arcades. Only ever came out on Neo Geo, really. Oh, my guy's, like, exhausted. I mean, he's beaten up, like, 1 billion mutants. I'd be tired, too. I was trying to think of, like, other Neo Geo games that weren't really released too widely. I couldn't think of too many. Like, King of Fighters, that was a Neo Geo game, right? And that was released eventually on, like, Dreamcast and stuff. There go all my balls. I mean, Metal Slug is like one of the most iconic Neo Geo games from back in the day. And I guess back in the day, it was only released on Neo Geo. But like these days, it's been ported to like Xbox and PlayStation and Windows and like everything. You can play the original arcade version, or you can play like any of these like new versions. Ow, dude! Where did you learn to fight? Seriously, you're kicking my butt here, man. Oh my god, this guy. He's bringing it. Oh my god! This is like that's the most valuable henchman I've ever seen in my whole life. Also, my guy is like walking on train tracks. He refuses. I'm trying to jump up on the platform. He refuses. It's like he only wants to live dangerously, and like if a train can't hit him, then he's not interested in the fight. It's you know not aggressive enough. Let's kill these guys. Out of here, robot man. Maybe those guys in green aren't robots. They're like mutants whose faces are so horribly mutated that like even the mutants think they're mutants. They're like, yo, those, like, I'm a bug, but that guy is sick, man. Like, put a face mask on. Casey Jones it up, man, because like I don't want to look at that. It'll make me loot Ralph my dinner, man. Like, these are like robot beetles or something on motorcycles, obviously. Okay. Oh my god. Charge! Do it! Oh, there were two guys and one. I thought the other guy disappeared. Oh my god. Okay, go away, go away. See, this is why you should be fighting on the platform, dude, because you're just getting run over repeatedly. Go, Chun-Li! Oh, we killed one with the Chun-Li kicks. All right, where's that other punk? Let's just take him out mano a mano. Human mutant. You want some? This guy's, what is he, like half octopus or something? Look at those arms. Tentacle arm man. You ain't got nothing on me. We're slowly fighting our way into the sewer. You know, like, I would have predicted... Did that guy just fart at me? Or he burped at me or something? I would have predicted that the lab that we were in was the, like, final place that we would, like, fight mutants. I didn't think we'd continue going down into the sewers. Like, I feel like we're fighting our way to the Technodrome or something like that. So, maybe Krang is involved. Maybe this is like a spin-off of Ninja Turtles and we'll get to fight Super Shredder as the final boss. Which would actually be kind of cool. Oh, look at this. It's like a futuristic techno sewer. Interesting. Oh, they're like teleporting in aliens? Or mutants or whatever. Oh, it's kind of cool when you like jump in the water, there's like a splash. By the way, I can't walk further up here. Like, I'm at the top of the screen. I can't continue to walk into the background. Even though there's technically nothing obstructing me. This is the fighting space they're giving me to work with. Which is a little annoying. I kind of want to walk up there. But I guess they don't have the technology to scale the sprites or something, so I would look weird. Going up there, I would look too big in the background. So, pick up the thing, man. Pick up the thing. I should have been using these power-up thingies. Oh my god. You take damage so easily in this game, it's crazy. I feel like Ninja Turtles 2, the arcade game, is like one of the only fight 'em up, beat 'em up arcade games that I could like legit do okay in the arcades. Oh my god! Oh, you jerk! Get away from me, get away from me. If I can just charge up my shot. Go! Yo, we got him twice. Oh my god! There we go. So the charging mechanic is like kind of cool, but at the same time, I kind of feel like it's a little simplistic, where it's sort of like all you have to do with the bosses is like charge up your shot, and if you hit them like 3 or 4 times with the charge shot, you get them. And like the charging is just always this like dance of death, where like, are you gonna charge fast enough so that they don't hit you? Like there, if I could have got that charge shot off, all these guys would be dead. Instead, I'm just totally dead. Oh, we need more quarters. Damn. These guys are stealing our lunch money. These golden robots. We're fighting the gold-plated mutants now. These are the high-end. These are your high-end mutants. You know, they're class act all the way. Just pure, solid gold. Oh god, give me this thing. And it's also weird how like the power-ups for like your weapons also grant you health. Okay. Charge, go! When I'm charging that shot, I'm not even like looking at where the enemies are. All I'm looking at is that charge meter, and the second it fills up, I let it go. So, yeah, interesting sort of mechanic for the fights, because like that's how I treat them. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. Oh my god, all the gas! People are passing gas around me, and it's gross. Okay, I thought there were 2 of these guys. Go! Oh yeah, there are. The bad guys keep like morphing together, and then it's hard to tell if there's 2 or 1. Go! Oh, we totally killed one. Oh my god, we killed both. The D power is the best. Holy crap. Note to self: wind rules. Oh, is this the bad guy? Is this the like ultimate bad guy? He's doing the thing like in Turtles 2, where like Shredder had like a clone. You had to fight them both, and the one that you could knock the helmet off was the fake one, I think. Yikes. Okay, we definitely need to use our charge shot here. And go! That seems to do very little damage to him. Alright, so this is a credit feeder boss. So there's two possibilities. Either this is the final boss, or this is like the next to final boss, and after we beat this guy, then there'll be like he'll reveal either a second form, or there'll be like a true baddie who's like behind the scenes the whole time, like a mega mutant or something. But I don't... How am I... I feel like I'm not damaging this guy at all. I'm just gonna fight this guy for a bit and see if we can damage him. Oh, I wanted to Chun-Li kick him. Ow, ow. So he has 6... Oh, there he goes. He's down to 5. 4 health bars. Okay, so you can damage him. It just takes a lot of time. Ow. A lot of time and a lot of money. So if you had enough money, you could beat any arcade game back in the day. So I guess like rich kids. So I said how most people would play video games just to like see the next level. Unless you were rich, then you did play games to beat them. And you just be like, I'm going to spend 20 bucks and go beat Mutation Nation. And I guess you would go and you would do that. Oh my god. Like, it doesn't even let me stand up. The second I stand up, I'm dead. I don't know what was going on with the guy floating behind him, but I beat up his physical form. Area 5 clear. I'm coming for you, level 6. It's you and me now. Just you and me in a cage. And guess what? I'm going to tear you to pieces. Or else it's the end of the game, which is equally possible as well. Oh, how dare you beat me? Here is your graveyard. That's the scientist? Oh, man. Oh, boss level. I knew there'd be one more boss fight. There's always one more boss fight. These guys actually were not difficult bosses, either of them. I feel like I'm doing more damage now. Like, maybe I just know how to play more. But I feel like when I was playing against these guys originally, it was harder to do damage to them. Oh, AAA. Okay, continue. Oh, we definitely got to pick up these things. We don't want to lose our power-ups. No! Power-ups! Give me the power-ups! Oh, God. Okay, let's try and, like, power up on one of these guys. Okay, charge. Go! Oh, what the heck? He knocked me out of it with his jump. Okay, it turns out this fight is a little tougher than it seemed at first. It's gonna continue to, there we go, we beat that guy. Okay, here we go, charge shot. It's our chance! Boom! Did we kill a guy? We almost did. Jeez, we're dead again. Alright, good thing we're rich. Good thing we have set aside 20 bucks to beat this game. I feel like when I play these old credit-feeding arcade games, I always kind of like joke, like I just, in theory, am inserting quarters until I win. But like I never really keep track of how much I'm spending. I'd be really curious for someone to go back. I mean, no one's going to do this, but who knows? Maybe one day somebody will bother doing this. Maybe one day I will, but to go back and like look at how many quarters I spent on each game and just calculate how expensive each game was to beat. Because, like, if you had to spend, like, $5 to beat a game, that's actually not too bad. And that's a lot of quarters. That's, like, 20 quarters. I think I've spent more than that on this one. But, like, if you were spending, $5 to beat a game, that's not terrible, considering, like, games cost, like, $50 when they're new. Now, the difference, of course, is if you spend $50 or when you buy a game or when you bought a game back in the day, you got to keep it, and you could play it as many times as you want in the comfort of your own house, typically. So $5 to beat a game in an arcade once, maybe that's not as good a deal as it seems, but it's a deal. It's not the worst deal I've ever heard. $5. I mean, we pay $10 to go see a movie once, or like, people will pay, money to go to laser tag, and that's a one-time experience. So, man, this woman, by the way, is the worst. She just steals my quarters. I hate this boss. What's annoying is that she's like an early level boss, so this should be a much later level boss, not like a level 2 boss. Boom. Just gonna continue to use all these things on her, and her dance moves suck. She's an early level boss, and her dance moves are embarrassing. Oh my god, she just like demolishes me. Look at this. She's gonna kill me one more time. Like she's not even letting me get up. Boom. There you go. Damn mutant woman, turn into your pile of goo and get the hell out of here. I gotta fight my way up to some crazy scientist. I thought I was fighting him in the sewer, but I guess that was like his psychic lab assistant or something. Oh god, they blew up the walls. All right, so I think this is like a common thing for arcade games to do back in the day, is like put you through a gauntlet where you fight all the bosses. Again, it's also very Mega Man-ish, like in Mega Man. That's basically the last level of the game, is you just go through and you fight all the bosses again. Boom! Ow. Okay, he got me with the fire. I'll give you that. Kaboom! But I'm just going to keep doing this to you. Oh my god, he has so much health. Alright, well, strap in, people. Strap in for a while. Some of the mutants are like animals, and like, what is this thing? This is like some weird kind of like robo... Like, this could be from Ninja Turtles, whatever the heck this thing is. Some kind of weird robo thing. More quarters. Come here. Come here and get punched. The fire does not seem to come down here, so like, you can just hang out the bottom of the screen and like beat this guy up, and it seems to work pretty effectively. Huh. Like, I kind of feel like I didn't even need to use the power-ups to beat this guy. First of all, they didn't really do much damage, and second of all, this is way more effective. Look how easy that guy was once you figure out the trick compared to the woman. There must be a trick for the woman. There's no way there's not a trick. Now we're in the crappiest elevator ever. Your building needs maintenance, man. You know, if you're trying to sell me on some kind of like mutant utopia, how about take simple care of like the buildings that mutants are supposed to live and work in, because they look very run down. This doesn't look like a glorious new future for mutants. This looks like we just get to live in squalor, which mutant or human alike doesn't seem like a very, very fun thing to do. Oh my god, I'm just sitting here taking shots on these stupid rocks. I don't even know what you're supposed to do. Can you attack these rocks? Okay, maybe not. Maybe I'll just come down here. Just hiding from the psychic guy, honestly. Oh my god. Right, let's just continue to beat this guy up. So the power moves, although they like wipe the whole screen, it kind of feels like just punching some of these bosses does more damage. Like, I just took 2 health bars off this guy. And look, if I can get to him, I need 1 more quarter to get to him. Oh god, if I had skipped the continue there, and he's dead. That's it. Alright, blow up into your goo. I thought the second guy was like a hallucination or something, but I guess they were twins or clones or something. So we're fighting our way up to the penthouse. And here's the boss. Oh god, he turned into a giant monster. I was gonna say, how come like a scientist is the boss? Like, let's say that I was a scientist working on genetic mutations and stuff, and I had like a bunch of like soldiers and gangsters working for me. I feel like if a hero had come to wipe me out, I wouldn't be the final boss you fight. You know, like, I'd be like the princess you capture at the end, because I'm totally useless in a fight. You would fight one of my henchmen, one of my thugs. I'd figure out the most powerful one, and he would be the guy that you fight at the end, not me. But I guess this scientist, when you have the power to turn into a giant xenomorph-style alien where you're the genitalia, then I guess that's okay. I guess you're allowed to be the final boss, but yeah, I mean, look at where his face is. That's not a flattering way to mutate. When your face becomes the groin, basically. So anyway, so here's the giant xenomorph-style alien. He does a hell of a lot of damage, and there might be a method to beat him. Our method is called credit feeding. It's my preferred strategy of beating old arcade-style video games. I mean, all it really takes is like ducking and weaving. Oh god. But if you mess up, this guy does a lot of damage. Boom. Probably spent like $2 on this boss alone. He's an expensive boss. Boom, but he's not invincible. And we even beat him with full health because I'm that good. Look at that, we beat the final boss with full health, people. He's like, Area 7, I'm coming for you! They're like, there's no Area 7, you beat the game. He's like, well, I'm just gonna start beating up non-mutants then. I'm gonna go from block to block, beating up everyone I can, and jumping literally from the penthouse away from an exploding building, because he's that cool. In our name, we have now adopted the moniker A. We're Alan Allerson Allegard. That is our name. AAA. You know what, actually, if there was anyone out there who had the initials AAA in the 80s, and you entered your initials in an arcade game, it probably always looked like you just weren't bothering to enter anything. But those might have been your initials, right? Alan, Alexson, Allenford. Like, I hear you, man. I hear you. Anyway, we're riding away on our futuristic motorcycle now. Now that we have restored peace to the city, we have absolutely no interest in living in that city. We've seen what a cesspool that place is. It is disgusting. The walls are dirty. Half the city is exploded. Many of the citizens have been punched to death by someone, which shall remain nameless. And there's no interest. I mean, that city is screwed, man. We might have beaten the hell out of the scientists, destroyed all the mutants, but that city is screwed. Anyway, this has been Mutant Nation. It is one of the games I decided to play for funsies on this Saturday, and it was recommended by a fan, and here and there I try and take up fans on their recommendations. So if you have any other ideas of games that you'd like to see me play someday, feel free to leave it in the comments down below. One caveat is I make no promises as to when I will play games, because there's certain games I got to play for my 1001 quest. And I also have a huge backlog of games to play. So, if you make a recommendation and I don't play it, even 6 months down the line, know that I haven't forgotten about it. Chances are it might be in a list somewhere, and one day I will. But yeah. Anyway, have you played Mutant Nation? Have you enjoyed it? Did you enjoy this playthrough? Let me know in the comments down below. If you have any fond memories of this game, feel free to share it. And what is up with these non-mutated dudes? It's kind of hilarious. Oh, are we playing? Oh, we get to play again. Oh my god. I think those guys were random civilians because they didn't want to fight. But anyway, yeah, I've had fun today. I hope you have too. If you agree, don't forget to like the video, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I will be back soon with another game in my ongoing quest to play through every game in the book. Or not play through, but try every game in the book. 1,001 video games, just play before you die. So, hey, if you like retro games, you might as well tune back in a couple days for another one. So until next time, my friends, you take care of yourselves. I'm going to be caught in the mutant apocalypse, just pounding people with my fists. And I will see you soon. Peace. No, he got me. Damn it, and my balls fell out.